what's up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Takis plus DRKIEEE. I'm with me in the studio. Paul International.
Hi guys, like I always say, thank you guys for everything that you do. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for commenting. We see all your feedbacks, and we're definitely like working on the ones that you've given recommendations for, because of course you are the HNICs. So thank you for all you do. Please do not forget to continue to do so, so we can really grow together.
Anyways, a very big shout out to Reborn. It might be on the camera. Big shout out to you. It's not I got your back, yeah. Shout out today we have because I think for the conversation for today, it's not just about a person, but a group of guys who have set up a community called Afrobeats.
Right.
I think I love that community over there. So we're talking about Afrobeats today, and Afrobeats how Afrobeats have become too big that a few years back, if you want to talk about Afrobeat, you want to put them in the box and say Afrobeats is between, at best, Africa, Nigeria, you get a few of them with the exporters there, very few of them the bunch, and very few of them exported the product out to country. But at the moment, the developer won't come here to get what we have and everything, which is a very big one for the culture. To start with, we've seen how these guys have taken the Grammys to be a yearly thing where for the past 4 editions of the Grammys, we've had Nigerian there, specifically Nigerian. From Burna Boy, Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Thames, and everything doing good for themselves. And the last 3 winners we've had so far have been this guy. We've seen Wizkid have one, Thames have one, Burna Boy have one, which have been talks about. Burna Boy has one for his own song, and Thames and Wizkid have for collaborations. Which I think you've said at the point where effort is effort, regardless of who has the song. You were called on the song because you're good. If you're not good, they'll not call you on the song. So that was a big win for everybody. But then if you're good, if you're going to add somebody to this list, who you feel is putting in the effort, is putting in the good job, what do you think that person would be?
Rema. I mean, straight up, it's just what it says, because I feel like Rema's work rate right now is on N'Golo Kante, because I mean, like, he's literally everywhere doing literally everything right. He never seems to put a foot wrong at all. Like, he's just like on that gas pedal, and Rema is just eating everything up really. And the truth of the matter is how I also like his fan base. They are not loud.
Yeah, true.
Like how we'll have my guys in the FCs and in the 30 BGs,
yeah,
where everybody's like necking like that. Like everybody's just at their throats. I'm not saying you guys are loud, but I'm just saying that there is a saner fan base in terms of like fan culture and fanning for like Rema. The guy's just about his community. It's just like, yo, Rivers, Alpha, what's popping?
Yeah, true.
You get me? So, and the support he's been getting has been really enormous. Yeah. And shout out to his team. And so, if there's anybody that I want to be on that list who is definitely like cooking and actually serving delicious Afrobeat meal, that should be Rema, undoubtedly.
Yeah. For the next Grammy Award, yeah.
Yes.
Most likely, Calm Down might not, because it should. I think it's for the year in view.
Yeah.
Do you think Calm Down will be eligible for this next one?
I don't think it will be, but I mean, there are like different like metrics obviously to measure these things. I know how like nominations are, but I don't. We're still like in the March, right?
True. Actually, that's true.
We still have a whole long year to go, and these guys with the pace that he's got. Come on, look at Holiday for example.
Oof.
And then sometimes we're also obviously just even missing the point that Reason also, because he dropped like a 2-track thing,
so
then you think Reason is one of the leads. No, Reason is not. Guy, go and listen to Reason. Like, he's doing like crazy numbers. And the truth of the matter is, I would definitely obviously say, I'm not just trying to just make the artist look good. I'm just really like praising his work because I know that it is legitimately worthy of being praised. True. And being well spoken of. Rema is doing crazy right now, and that's the truth. Reason you and Holiday, obviously we know what the chat is saying. So I feel like right now Rema should be in that conversation, and Rema is is one person who I really know that should get into the spot with these guys as well.
Anyway, let's see what the coming days look like and see. Hopefully we'll probably get Rema. By then we'll have like a 4 slot. Have Rema like on the 4th one. But so far, so good at the moment. What we have is we have Wizkid, we have Thames, we have Burna Boy, who have actually managed to clinch that one for themselves. Burna Boy nominated 3 times, he got 1 for himself. amazing effort and amazing try from this guy. Moving on from the Grammy, still on Afrobeats. We've seen how Afrobeat have gone into the BET Awards and they have done a whole lot at the BET Awards. David is one of the beneficiaries for the BET Awards. Where I remember this day where he came out after winning, he said, "You guys should come work with them, called some names and come to Africa. Let's work together and all of that." With the way it is going, are you seeing the BET Awards to be something that Nigerians, so to say, we actually turn to like the Eddies? So you get a nomination whereby from the nomination you'll be seeing Nigerians.
The truth of the matter is, these awards are also very important, and I never really like to talk down on the headies because the headies is also our own, and we should really treat it as as important as the BETs and even the Grammys. So for me, I feel like Nigerians obviously own literally everything right now. Shout out to my Ghanaian friends and shout out to my South African friends. Shout out to all the Africans who are definitely doing their beat for Afrobeat. But right now we obviously know that Nigeria is one of the biggest hotbeds for Afrobeat. So for me, I remember when the whole BET award thing started. I remember that we were never really beneficiaries in terms of the award ceremony. The backstage itself, we didn't even collect awards. We're never really recognized like that. You get me? And I remember always keep calling out these award show organizers and saying, "Yo, you need to treat us with some bit of respect. Why you?" And he didn't really turn up for these award shows because I'm like, "Yo, we're the frontliners. You can't treat us as like second-class citizens, for lack of words." So, the BET is a huge, platform as well as the headies. I believe right now with the way the resurgence of Afrobeat, Nigerians are definitely in the conversation. The Whiskeys, the Burna Boys, the Thames and the Rema. I sneak Rema in there, and I mean, interestingly, we're going to see a lot of things happen this year for Afrobeat, and it's going to be really, really huge. I mean, everybody needs to put their eyes on the ground because right now, I feel like Afrobeat is doing way more than we had expected it to go. And then right now, it looks like we are trying to come to terms with how far it has grown. And we're trying to see that we can contain it so it doesn't overwhelm us. Yeah.
And then going on from the BET Award, we also have the Oscars where before now, you probably will not find... you will not find a Nigerian on this card. You will not.
It's not possible.
You cannot even sneak them in.
Right.
But recently, funny how we have a Nigerian in the conversation, and not even one of the big boys. This was actually female doing good. Our time we actually was nominated, though she lost.
Right.
But there's a big win in the fact that she actually sneaked herself past to get to that place, working with the great Rihanna. And what does the future hold for us as the Oscar? Because we've seen RIAA also work with Creed, and Creed is one movie that is also has potential to win an award at the Oscars. Yeah. So what do you think the coming days hold for Afrobeat?
I'll tell you something for free, right? The Afrobeat culture has really evolved so much so that now it's Nigerians have to be on everything that is award winning.
True.
Because we provide the clout, we provide the energy, we provide the work ethic, we provide the talent. So it's you can never really undermine how far we can go. So it's you're planning the movie, you have to sneak in the Nigerian there.
Yeah, true.
You have to sneak in the Nigerian. It just has to happen because we're the most populous black continent in the world. True. That's the truth. I take it anywhere. And the amazing talent, the amazing ideas and everything that's been coming out of Africa lately, especially Nigeria, has been really crazy.
Very
so
crazy.
10 years down the line, we didn't have all these sorts of nominations in terms of Oscar. Oscar was a far reach. But right now, it's everybody's crawling into Oscars and crawling into some of all these big award shows, And that's to show that we have really evolved. And shout out to everybody who's been putting in the work, for us to get to where we need to be and where we can actually... Right now, I feel there's no ceiling. There's no limit to how far we can go.
Yeah, true.
You get 100%. Because right now, Oscar terms.
Oscar.
Do you understand? That's huge. That's huge, and it gets better. And I know that a lot of things will happen. Take this with the bank. A lot of things will happen that will shock you this year. It's shocking.
And then moving on from the Oscars, we have certifications: platinum, gold, silver, diamond. I think for this one, it's just safe to say, for I, because I do news here, I do these things every day.
Is it become a hobby?
It's not. I think at this point, yeah, they don't even, Burna Boy doesn't even post on the stuff again.
No need.
It doesn't post it again. So
Because almost like it's just almost like these things belong to us.
do you understand? So someone drop a song and then in 1 month, if Burna Boy drop a project in 1 month, by the end of the 1 month, going to the second month, you have at least silver somewhere.
Right.
Rema, you have silver somewhere because we have CK who's doing 20 platinum in India.
Right.
We have Rema who's doing about 15. We have Rema doing 15 in India, about 13 in Portugal, 13 plus in Portugal, doing about 6 in Greece. Like, bro. So with the way that these guys are going on platinums and everything, we do not make a less of the platinum itself, because now we've seen at the point we know whenever you win a platinum, it must be on your profile.
It's still as relevant as it is. And the truth of the matter is, right now we're winning.
Everybody, yeah.
So it's just like when you're winning, you just want to like focus on the next one. So it doesn't undermine the award. It doesn't undermine the effort. It doesn't undermine the accolade. But the truth of the matter is, right now, as you progress in life, as a human being, you want to achieve certain feats and then go above that. So it's just, for them, it's just like, what's next? We're coming for that one.
What next?
Do you understand? So I mean, and that's like big ups to the culture and big ups to these guys who are doing it. So it's not trying to undermine
RIAA.
Sorry, it's not trying to undermine RIAA certifications and all of that stuff. It's still as huge and relevant as it is. But it's just like right now we're smashing everything and then we're looking for the next one. We're just looking for the next one, and that's to show how hungry we are right now. And then it's really working for us. And big shout out to everybody who's winning.
Anyways, as it stands, I think Rema and CK are the highest holders of platinum certifications at the moment.
Right.
Though Burna Boy is still the only artist to have like 2 songs certified platinum in US at the moment,
Right.
which is a big win for everybody.
It's a big deal, right?
Big for everybody. And yeah, we have the BillBoard. The BillBoard. Burna Boy last time at the BillBoard actually chatted for the BillBoard Hot 100. I think it even left the Afrobeats for the Hot 100. It was climbing at the point it went down, and then when last lap was actually going away, there was so calm down with Selena Gomez rising as high. I think recently it was about 20 something, and then how best can it? Not talk about the Afrobeats, the US Afrobeat charts, which obviously top from 1 to about 50 is all Nigerian song.
Right.
Doing it for himself. With all of those, what's happening with Afrobeat at the moment, with the whole charts, certifications, BillBoard, Oscars, Grammys, and all of that, what next can be again for Afrobeats?
Right now, I think, like I said, we're just looking for the next one and the next ceiling to smash, because obviously right now we're just like winning on every side. BillBoard is like, you can never really have these conversations a couple of years ago.
True.
So which has relatively shown that we have grown. As a culture, we have grown as a people, we have grown as a community. And then also the support that we're also getting from like international, labels, we're getting international recognitions and stuff. So it's like, if they don't put us in the conversation, they're missing out, because like we're the juice and the sauce to these things, right? So I think right now it's so huge to the extent that we want to own everything that is music. And I feel like that's where we're going, and that's where we're going. We're going to take down the Oscars. We're going to take down the BillBoard, to just remain there and just be like tenants right there, or landlords rather, not tenants. We're going into Grammy, and then I'm gonna be so super hyped, because I'm definitely gonna see a lot of Grammy nominations this year. So that's one to look out for. So I feel like everything that is solid, everything that is up there to actually like take hold of, that's where we are. That's where we are right now, and it just gets better.
And then for the studio, are you seeing any other emerging artists who you think will want to be a frontier and all of this? Now at the moment we have Burna Boy is doing good, we have Wizkid doing good, Davido doing good, Rema is joined the gang, also amazing. CK is also in the conversation doing good. I miss the young guys upcoming, likes of Spyro, Kite, the new boys in the block. Is there anybody that have potential to actually frontiers?
Everybody has the potential to do great things. That's the truth, but it depends on how hard you work. Because these names that we mentioned now that are on the block and then doing all these things, they work really, really hard and they work very smart. So I mean, shout out to everybody, because if they win, it's a win for the community, right? But I feel like there are definitely people to look out for, the names that you've mentioned, but right now I don't even see that happening so soon. But they need an an amount of really, really, really hard work to be able to get to that point right now. So, but I mean, shout out. I mean, one of the persons I'm actually rooting for right now to be in that conversation will be our star, because she's a star. She's a star, and then she's working really hard. You know, being everywhere that is important, everywhere that she needs to be. You know, to have those kind of conversations. So obviously, I'm looking forward to seeing our star. You know, be there.
Anyways, guys, we've actually finished talking about this one, but yeah, we won't leave you without asking your thoughts and opinion about that one. We've said that Rasta is the person we want to see on the conversation. Who do you want to see on the conversation? Is it Majid? Is it Spyro? Is it Boy Spice? Is it Crayon? Is it who's the hottest guy again on the blog? Let me try and think.
Everybody's hot right now.
Everybody's hot right now. So just supposed to pick one. So who do you want to see on that conversation space where we say, okay, I'll talk about BillBoard, was talking about this person. Let me say the person's name, and obviously, like I will tell you guys, I'll take comments and show the person. The person wants to respond to you directly. Guys, we'll catch you on the very, very next one. Stay safe, guys. And just remember, Afrobeats is the next thing.